Nootka Island is located on the western coast of Vancouver Island. To get here, you must arrive by boat or plane. The 35-kilometer trail stretches along the coast of Nootka Island from Louis Bay to Yuquot through spectacular wilderness. Nootka Island has been home to the Mawa-Cha people for at least 4,300 years. These people were sustained by the abundant natural resources of the land. The word Mawa-Cha translates to people of the deer. The culture of these people is filled with traditions, stories, and celebrations. The island offers up an abundance of food, fish including salmon, herring, cod, halibut, lingcod, and a variety of rockfish. Shellfish including mussels, butter, clams, and barnacles. A variety of berries and plants were readily available throughout the spring, summer, and fall, including salmonberries, blackberries, strawberries, thimbleberry shoots, fern roots, and fiddleheads. The Mawa-Cha people lived on the coast in the mild summers and migrated inland to a winter home during the stormy winter season. Homes were constructed out of large cedar trees made with removable siding to transfer between summer and winter homes. The fibers of the cedar tree were used to fashion clothing, and the trees were also used to make canoes. The first documented visit to Nootka Island by European explorers was by Captain Cook in 1778. Cook, recognizing the riches of the land, initiated the trading of fur pelts including otter, bear, wolf, deer, and raccoon with the Mawa-Cha people. You will find a variety of wildlife, including black bears, wolves, cougars, eagles, otters, hawks, deer, and countless seabirds, to name a few. The bears, wolves, and especially the cougars, though most often elusive, leave for you their trail to sea in the sand at low tide as they pass by at sunrise, only to be erased with no trace and remade again the following morning. I was humbled to walk among ancient old-growth rainforests, filled with skyscraping Sitka spruce trees, towering Douglas firs, and girthy giant cedars, hundreds of years old. Mature trees bared their age, carrying on the mini ecosystems that could have only come to be with the trust of time. Layers of moss and varieties of lichens, including old man's beard and clumps of stringy brittle green strands intertwined and dangled from limbs. Large standing dead trees are home to birds, countless invertebrates, and a variety of fungus. The rains on Nootka Island are heavy, over 3,000 millimeters of rainfall annually in fact. The ground is rarely dry. In the forest, rich black mud oozed up around my boots, with most steps along the interior trail, even during the most arid month of August. The wet, earthy scent of the forest is empowering and healing. As the air carrying the earthy essence of trees, muds, and plants hit my senses and passed through to my lungs, I felt release and clarity of mind. The more time I spent in this forest, the calmer I felt. The more stresses of everyday life were lifted. Keeping me readily alert were dozens of tiny, curious hummingbirds attracted by my bright red rain jacket, zipping by my ears so close I could feel the wind from their wings. Slow-moving giant yellow and black spotted slugs move along the forest floor. Lush green foliage occupies the forest, squishy layers of moss, tall ferns with fronds spread wide to capture whatever rays of light might pass through the dense forest canopy. The green undergrowth so thick at times it would be nearly impossible to navigate through without a trail. Along the stretches of open coast, there are soft sandy beaches tucked amongst rugged rocky headlands of dark, jagged volcanic rock. Most memorable are the beaches composed entirely of small, perfectly polished rocks, though notorious to walk on for a hiker with a heavy pack as the round rocks roll beneath boots as if walking on marbles, slipping and sinking with every step. Careful inspection of these polished pebbles reveals minerals like jade and sometimes rare bits of ancient and colored sea glass. The sky is often low and light gray, hiding the tops of mountains and trees. The gray sky with majestic fingers of foggy mist reaching into the forest from the sky above as if to stretch down to hug the earth. Somewhat predictable during the summer months is the sun burning through the mist in the afternoon, revealing bright blue skies, bringing with it a strong sea breeze. During the early morning and evenings, however, the air is calm with little wind. On the beach, the air is distinct, with the salty ocean identifying itself, though hints of the muddy forest and trees can be readily detected. Along the abundant intertidal zone, there are pools teeming with life, brilliant green sea anemones, tiny rockfish darting in and out of crevices, hermit crabs, periwinkles, a variety of slippery seaweeds, purple spiky sea urchins, barnacles, orange, red, and purple sea stars, stretches of blue mussels, and I could go on. The tidal shelf of sandstone is flat in areas at low tide. You can wade far out from shore before the sea descends below the shelf. Green slivers of seagrass that stand tall at high tide begin to lay flat on the shelf without the shallow, watery environment.
Who wants to buy fish?
Sure.
How many of you? 3 of you for sure? I just want.
It is my hope that by sharing my experiences and passion, I will inspire others to protect and preserve our environment, to get out there, to reconnect with nature, and to share with your family and friends.